Miami, representing Team TikTok, Taylor Holder!
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Holder.
Look at that confidence, right? He looks stoic. He looks loose still. He's moving around. He looks focused. He's not out of his element. It looks like this is right where he belongs.
Man on a mission as he marches forward.
He has not broken that face since he walked on the property 2 days ago.
I mean, this man, Taylor Holder, he's two different people. We've seen it a few times. Nicest kid in the world. As soon as he gets angry, he's ready for war.
He is part of the Hype House crew. How about 19.1 million followers on TikTok? He's no joke.
Oh, that sounds very nice, doesn't it? He is no joke. And the fact that these guys, they're stepping away. They're not professional athletes. They're stepping away from their career to go in there and fight for their fans. It's absolutely amazing.
Paige, don't tell Taylor that he's not a professional fighter. Do not tell him that.
Tonight he is.
Representing Team YouTube, a Nissan Game!
What a great song.
What a great walkout song.
Absolutely.
Somewhere Michael Jordan just turned his head one time.
The oldies are the goldies.
This is that power music, right? He's going to battle. This is that rocky moment, gets you amped up.
We have been working our way up from the start, and it's really starting to get good, and the emotions came very, very high.
This is the one I'm most excited for. I mean, obviously the main event, but this one right here, I'm so excited to see what Taylor Holder can do and can give.
All right, let's take a look now at the tail of the tape between these two fighters in our co-main event. Paige, take me through it.
Tail of the tape, we have the age advantage to Gib, slight, well, I would say significant height advantage to Taylor. I like that height advantage. The reach advantage is the real big giveaway here. That reach advantage here, especially if he's been training as much as we think he has, that's going to be a big factor in this fight.
All right, both fighters are in. It's time now to introduce them.
In the blue corner, representing TikTok, weighing in at 175 pounds, topping out at 19 million TikTok followers, from Alvarado, Texas, the legend of lip sync, Taylor Holder! And representing YouTube in the red corner, weighing in at 179 pounds with over 2 million subscribers, hailing from Saudi Arabia, now in the UK, the beast from the east, a Nissan Game!
All right, guys, we're in the dressing room. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. In case of a knockdown, go to the corner I told you to go to. I'm waiting for me to call you out. Any questions? Cut them up.
Okay, so we do have a touching of gloves between Taylor Holder and Gib. And they are ready. Here we go, the first of a scheduled 5 rounds. I'm excited, guys, to see what Taylor Holder has.
I'm super excited. In fact, I got a confession. I got a $10,000 bet with another YouTuber, Nico. He's, of course,
you put all the money on the line.
Yeah. He's voting for Gib.
Oh, so you bet on Holder?
I bet on Holder, yeah.
Okay.
I like Holder's high guard, right? That guard, he's keeping his hands up. He's being patient. That looks like an educated boxer to me.
Absolutely, Paige, and you're going to see Gibb just rush.
Bringing it down to the body. Not utilized a ton tonight is those body shots. Those body shots can take your opponent's breath away.
Ooh. You know, when the odds first came out on Stat Hero, Taylor Holder was an underdog. And then I did my #1 sports betting show in the country, The Early Edge. And we said Taylor Holder should have been the favorite. And all of a sudden,
and it switched.
It switched. I'm just saying, we moved the market.
Just like that.
Well, Gibb has a lot of fans, and it's not just his personal fans or his personal subscribers. The entire YouTube UK is all supporting Gibb. Some of the biggest creators in the world supporting Gibb, and of course TikTok.
You know, my partner, Ian Parker, he said that Taylor, he's been hearing through the grapevine, has been very, very calm. And we're starting to see that here in the first round. He's taken a few shots. He's come out very, very slow.
Holder looks amazing. I mean, he truly is being as patient as possible. He's not letting any of those punches come through. He's going to tire Gibb out. If Gibb keeps being the forward aggressor like this, he could get tired, and I think that's when Holder's going to capitalize.
He definitely looks like the most seasoned fighter we've seen to this point.
One went in a little low.
On the entire card, right? Holder definitely, he seems like he's the real boxer.
Yeah, Paige, he really is. Good combinations there by Holder. And very quickly, that 2 minutes is up.
That went way faster. It feels like we just got started.
I agree. It feels like that round went faster than every fight that happened tonight.
Let's listen into the corners.
Let's go now. Take it to him. All right? You got to double your weight in. He's open, but when he comes in, all he wants to do is shoot that overhand. So you got to watch out for him, okay? Yeah. Cover yourself and set, you know that. Yeah. Okay, but that's about it. That's all you got. So if you get him, you come in, he doesn't have much. So,
all right, so you heard him talk about the overhand right. Let's take a look at some of that first round action.
Got a good body shot here. Made him drop his hands. That definitely looks like he felt that one.
Yep.
I love the corner work, though. The commentary that we hear from Holder's corner is he's telling him it's time for him to bring it to him. It's time for him to pick up the pace and throw his overhand right as Gibb is throwing his 1-2.
I do understand the game plan, but because of his lack of output, I think he lost that first round.
I would have to say so. And that's the thing in boxing, and it is who is landing the most punches. It doesn't matter necessarily if every single one of those causes damage. It's who's the aggressor.
All right, here we go, round 2. Gibb in the blue shorts and Taylor Holder in the white.
And Gibb definitely has been the aggressor. We'll see if that continues in round 2.
Holder now in the classic boxing stance.
I want Holder to keep his composure, but I do want him to start turning it up a little bit here.
You got to believe at some point he's going to let the hands go.
And he looks good, right? You're looking at him, he's on the fence, not really getting hit. But in the eyes of the judges, he is losing. When his back's on the ropes, he's kind of getting teed off on.
And here's an important thing, Coach Paige. Gibb is in the best shape of his life. We've seen him in other fights. He's never been this good looking as far as shape. So that might be the difference.
And Taylor a little bit frustrated with a late hit. And now, here come the hands.
And that was late. You know what? The ref gave him a stern warning for that one.
And now Taylor Holder very calm. You can see very calculating.
But it seems like that one frustrated him. It frustrated him, and he's turning it up. He's putting a little bit more heat behind the punches he's throwing now.
It's very, very clear who's had the most real training tonight. It's this man right here. Now, he's not winning the fight, though. That's Paige's point.
Well, Gibb, he gets good trainers, but he's very unorthodox.
And that's the thing, these short rounds, right? These are 2 minutes. You only have 2 minutes to capitalize. All of a sudden, 2 rounds have gone by, and you're being a little bit too patient. Now you're down 2 rounds. You can't be that patient. You have to bring it to your opponent.
It almost feels like his trainers gave him this game plan, forgetting about the shorter rounds.
And that's an element you have to think about. Traditional male boxers, it is 3-minute rounds, and that's something the coaches needed to reevaluate for.
And again, a very, very active round for Gibb. A very, I almost want to use the word passive round for Taylor Holder.
That was insane. We just seen Gibb say a swear word to someone in the audience. Not sure who that was right behind us. I mean,
It looks like a parent.
he's focused. He's focused on Taylor Holder and focused on Taylor Holder's mother, maybe.
Mother, it looks like a parent, and you know, everyone who came out to support their athlete tonight. I can tell you, my mom watches me fight, professional bare knuckle boxer, right? My mom will not go to my fights because I think that she would be a little crazy too.
Professional performance.
Yeah.
Here's some of the action from the second round. You heard the corner say you're giving a professional performance. And so far, Gibb is.
And there we see the late shot. That was after the bell. Or not after the bell, after the ref separated him. The ref is the most important person in
And
that.
Taylor very upset. Look at him. He's like,
Very
what?
upset.
Okay, we'll see if the game plan changes now that we move into the third of 5. Okay, we'll see if the game plan changes now that we move into the third of 5 rounds. And if I was scoring the fight, I would have Gibb up 2 rounds to none. Foos, what do you have?
2 rounds to Gibb. Gibb is just much more the aggressor right now. I don't see Taylor letting his hands go, but if he's able to outlast Gibb, and if Gibb tires out, we could have a switch later on in the fight. But for now, I got Gibb.
Well, every time Taylor Holder shakes his head at him and says you're not doing anything, he's not coming back with anything.
Well, the thing is Holder, he's proving to the judges that punch landed. He's saying, oh no, that one didn't hurt, shaking it off, but he's proving it landed, and that's what matters. Those punches are landing. They might not be hurting you as much as you think, but you're getting a reaction out of your opponent, right? I love when my opponents shake it off, like, no, that didn't hurt. Yes, it did.
Holder's got to do something. I mean, he's just playing defense.
And that works in longer fights, right? This is 5 2-minute rounds. It is too short to be on the defense the entire fight for this long.
But we're in the third round. He needs this round.
I would agree.
He is starting to open the hands up a little bit more, but for the third straight round, Gibb is way more aggressive.
Gibbs' cardio was holding up. I feel like that off the first round, I was curious if Gibbs' cardio would hold up. He's powering forward with full authority, power punches, and it seems like he still has a ton of energy to go.
Gibb wasting no time after the breakup, getting right back into the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy for Gibb right now. And it clearly is not over, but it looks like I'm going to be dishing out 10 grand.
Hey, it's not over until it's over.
And Gibb continues to throw combinations. And Taylor Holder's getting frustrated, and I'm not quite sure who he's frustrated with.
No, you know, I'm not either. And the most important for good ending, I was curious if there was going to be some more late punches there.
Well, it's got to be frustrating to not not have a break, right?
Okay.
And Gibb is just
You have to
going.
take it to him. Come on, man.
Let's listen in.
Taylor, he's got nothing, man. Come on. When you're aggressive, he's scared. So come on, take this shit to him. Please take it to him. All right? Come on, Taylor. Don't let him get you on the rope. We work on the center of the ring. Yes.
Hand up tight, yeah?
Yeah.
Faster, speed 1-2. Speed 1-2, yeah? Once you caught him a few times, we'll go power 1-2.
Yes.
But keep moving, keep establishing that jab. That's it, you're good. You control
They're
it.
fantastic.
We're in round 4.
That's it. We're round 4 now, kids. Yeah?
You know, I could see a
You're
little bit of
fantastic.
frustration out of Holder's
Establish that
corners.
jab,
I feel like
establish
they're
that-
frustrated that they've trained
Yeah?
to keep
Good.
this fight in the
Fantastic
center of the
performance.
ring, and that's not happening.
They've
the
also
way they
trained him
train.
to be aggressive.
They did. And that's the thing, he's telling him, hey, turn it up. What are you doing?
We see it so many times that fighters aren't doing what their corners want them to do or what they've trained to do.
Well, and it's different, right? You can train something over and over again, but when those lights are on, this is different. Fighting isn't, you don't get to take 2, you don't get to take a picture and take another one.
Good left hand there by Taylor, and you got to believe that he's going to need a knockout to win this fight, down 3 rounds to none.
Absolutely, at this point, I mean, he's got to do something.
And now Holder, but Gibb coming right back.
When he's throwing, he's landing, but Holder needs to be throwing a lot more.
I hate to say it, but it almost looks like his training has caused him to be too professional. If that's a thing.
He just seems hesitant, you know?
Yeah.
He seems like he's trying to be too calculated. And a lot of times fighters can try to be too technical in there, but you need to trust that your technique will come out. You just have to go out there and fight, right? That's too technical in there, but you need to trust that your technique will come out. You just have to go out there and fight, right? The technique is in your body. It's in your muscle memory. The technique will happen. Your job is to go out there and fight. Don't think so much.
Big overhand right from Holder. Gibb right back in his grill.
And at this point, Gibb just seems like he does not care. He's taking some punches, doesn't faze him whatsoever.
He's going to eat a couple and just keep swinging, swinging, swinging.
He said, this is just a guy that I'm going to go through. And so far, that's exactly what he's done. Big right hand by Holder.
And a funny little observation, you can tell on his back he's got those marks from cupping. So he's obviously taking his recovery extremely seriously as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't wait when this is done to look at the scorecard and see how many landed.
Oh, big left hand for Gibb straight. Oh, big overhand right. And Holder might continue to shake his head, but right now he's getting dominated,
He's down.
guys.
He is down. He needs to throw more straight punches. The problem is he's throwing one or two straight punches down the pipe. He has the reach advantage. Stop closing the distance. Stay at your reach.
Right?
He's coming in too close into Gibbs's range.
Hey, you gotta let it go. Put it on him. How do you feel? Okay, wait from your nose, but Taylor, you have to take control of this.
Yeah.
Fantastic work.
Double jab. Double jab, yeah. You're not touching up for free. I'm a movement. Let's get disciplined.
That's it.
You stay disciplined. Good footwork.
All the way through.
All right, let's take a look at some of that fourth round.
I love the way Gibbs is mixing it up here, right? You're seeing the body shots. You're seeing him come back to the head. Beautiful left hook. Followed by this right?
Now look how active he continues to be.
Head, mixing it up. Punches and bunches, body head. That's how you're going to sneak punches in through your opponent's guard.
30 in a row. Taylor Holder, the favorite, all the way up to minus 180 at some point today. And he is on the ropes. He needs a knockout here in round number 5.
He better get going. He's got one moment, one shot. Mom spaghetti, Taylor Holder.
One opportunity.
And we're seeing it.
He is. You know, in the corner, his corner said, how are you feeling? He's like, all right, I'm a bit tired. No, you're not. Tell yourself you are not tired.
You got 90 seconds to let your hands go.
Look at the endurance of Gibb. We've never seen him slow down at all, and he's just going.
He's going forward. That forward pressure is working for him, right? But I like that he's getting in and out, and popping off his shots, getting out of the pocket so he's not getting hit.
Gibbs' cardio has to be commended. His preparation on point.
Oh, yeah, looking at him tonight, he's got the cardio. He's ready for a real boxing match. He's ready for one that's going to stay on his record forever.
Oh, and good combination. 24 body shots landed for Gibb thus far. Really wearing the body down of Taylor Holder.
40 seconds left. I mean, it's the last opportunity for Taylor.
Yep. Hey, you can't complain to the ref.
Yeah, it's way too late for that.
Don't lose your focus, man. You got to stay in the fight. And as we close in, it looks like an underdog story.
Absolutely. I am so proud of Gibb. I mean, this is what everybody expected from Gibb when he fought Jake Paul. It just didn't happen, and this is a full redemption tonight.
This is huge. I'm so impressed with his tenacity, his will to win, his forward pressure.
And that's it.
That's it.
Beautiful fight. Beautiful performance.
He could do 5 more rounds.
Well, I would be smiling too. If I just gave that performance.
That performance, congratulations to both these fighters. They went out there, they fought their hearts out. They looked professional, you know? They looked like they have been training for a fight.
Well, Taylor Holder is smiling and walking around as if he thinks he may have won this fight.
Well, you know what? I would say that might be his coaches telling him to. You always put your hands up. You act like you won the fight. Maybe sway. If the judging's close, you want to convince the judges you won.
I would be shocked if it's not 50-45 on all three scorecards.
Yeah, I mean, just Gibb took everything. Everything.
If that is our co-main event, boy, I can't wait for our main event here in just a couple of minutes.
Absolutely.
But as far as surprises go tonight, that performance by both would have to be the biggest surprise I think anybody expected. Taylor not doing more, and Gibb looking fantastic.
I know. I mean, we had that upset with Vinny Hacker, and now this. It's just, you never know. You never know in the world of boxing.
The crowd showing their approval and their appreciation. And I am afraid that the next time we see Taylor Holder, it's going to be, how does he respond to a loss?
Exactly. I can't wait to see those post interviews.
All right, the scores are in. It is time to find out who won our co-main event. Let's send it up to the ring.
Here are the judges' results for this sanctioned exhibition match. Lorenzo Hunt scored the contest 49-46. Coach Chuck scored the contest 49-46. And Keon Wilson scored the contest 50-46. The combined scores put the bout in favor of a majority draw.
What?
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 What? Oh, the internet is going to break into.
Oh, that doesn't even make any sense. All right, we're going to take you to the final punch stats, brought to you by Stat Hero.
The UK YouTube is going insane right now. There are going to be riots in the street, Coach.
That is maybe the biggest robbery I've seen in boxing in a very, very long time. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
I agree with you 100%. The only silver lining is I don't lose $10,000.
Bro, I was just thinking about that. Congratulations to you.
Know, right?
Solid. Solid. You should actually pay it because you know you owe it.
I should pay it to Gibb directly. I mean, he needs something for this. This was a robbery.
Wow. I am anxious to hear the reaction from both after a majority draw here in Miami. Paige, take it away.
All right, guys, congratulations on an amazing performance. You both looked out like professional boxers out there. I'm impressed coming from a boxer. So can we talk about, I want to interview both of you guys. We didn't know how to judge it in the corner. It was a close fight. Did you think you won?
I know in my heart that I won. I was the most dominant. I had the ring. I was owning the ring. In respect to Taylor, but I beat you. I beat you tonight. Today, I beat you. These aren't even my fans. These aren't even my fans, and they're cheering. So I know I won. I was robbed tonight. I worked very hard for this day, and I was robbed. In my heart, I know I won.
What's your response to that?
I won.
What's your response to that? How do you feel? I mean, you came out of this. You guys both looked amazing, honestly. He says he won the fight. What do you think?
Yeah. You know, I mean, first of all, props to Gibb for, stepping up and fighting me. There was a lot of people that didn't want to. I have to disagree with that he won. I mean, he did land a few shots, but for the most part, I blocked a lot of them that didn't hit me. But he fought good and everything like that. I believe that the draw was definitely bullshit. There's a lot of stuff that they don't know behind the scenes, but I fought through it. I mean, there's a significant weight difference that no one knows about. But I'm glad this is my first time ever to do a fight, and I'm glad to be able to do it right here in the Hard Rock Stadium in front of thousands of people. I don't even know how many people are here, but you know, huge blessing and thank you to God.
And honestly, you guys made fighters proud, right? I'm a professional fighter. You guys made us all proud. Do we see both of you guys compete against each other again? Is it unsettled? Do you take the gloves off and have a professional bare knuckle match? What's next? Is the blood settled?
Want it again? Do you think you can beat me? Impossible, because I won today. I won today, so if you want to go again, you have to ask once again. This time you're going to be asleep.
We can run it.
This time you'll be asleep.
That's what you said.
10 ounces, no 16s, 10 ounces, and you'll be asleep. You on the corner on the rope, no,
blocking everything, blocking everything,
again.
blocking everything. Yeah.
All right, congratulations to your fighters. Let's send it back to Charlemagne, your host.